Hey there, glad you're here. Now, before we dive in, just a gentle reminder. If you haven't already, take a moment to read the pre-session incantation. It's a simple step that'll enhance the impact of this journey. No rush, pause this, do that now, and come back when you're ready. I'll be here waiting. Okay, all set? Good. Now, just settle in. Find that comfortable spot, whether you're sitting back or lying down, and simply let yourself be. There's no need to force relaxation. Just notice whatever you feel in this moment, and let it be as it is. So here you are, again. Maybe it's another attempt in this endless cycle, right? Diets that start with a spark of hope and end with the weight returning. It's like a seesaw, up, down, up, down. So familiar. It almost feels normal. But maybe you've had enough of that feeling of defeat. Maybe, deep down, you know something different is possible. And perhaps, as we go on, you might notice how the idea of change starts to feel just a bit more real. And with each breath, a bit more attainable. Just let yourself sink into this moment. With each breath, feeling the natural rhythm of your body. There's no rush here. In fact, the slower it gets, the more deeply you can engage. So just let go of any need to keep up, any need to analyze, letting everything unfold effortlessly. Now, as you notice the air coming in and going out, imagine yourself in a place that feels familiar, safe, and quiet. It could be a room you know well, a peaceful nature spot, or even just a cozy corner of your mind. And as you settle into this space, notice how it seems to welcome you, gently pulling you deeper into comfort. The sounds, the feeling of the air on your skin, maybe even a faint scent in the air. All of it combines to create a space that feels like it was made just for you. There's a part of you that knows this space well. It's that part of you that's always been ready to transform, even if the rest of you hasn't caught up yet. And maybe that part has been waiting for you to slow down enough, settle enough, so it can speak clearly. So just listen for that quiet, knowing voice, not with your ears, but with that inner awareness that understands things without needing words. Now, picture a mirror in front of you. This mirror isn't just any mirror. It reflects more than just your physical appearance. As you look into it, you start to see something deeper, all the beliefs, emotions, and habits that have been shaping your journey with weight. See how they appear, almost like shadows swirling on the surface of the mirror. Each shadow represents a past attempt, a setback, or even a moment of success that slipped away. Notice them without judgment. Just observe how they move, change, and shift. And with each breath, let them feel less solid, less permanent. As you continue to watch, imagine the mirror slowly softening, like melting ice. The shadows blur, becoming less distinct, as if they're losing their power. You might start to feel a sense of lightness, as if a weight you've been carrying is beginning to dissolve. It's not about erasing the past. It's about letting it soften, lose its grip, so there's room for something new. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine stepping into that mirror, stepping into the space behind it. This is the space of potential, the place where your future self exists. Feel how different the air is here, lighter, clearer. And as you stand here, notice how your body feels, perhaps a bit taller, perhaps a bit more relaxed. Imagine yourself a few months from now, living a reality that feels more natural, more balanced. This future self isn't bound by cycles. It's free, steady, and light. Picture yourself doing the things that align with this version of you. Maybe it's eating a meal and feeling satisfied without needing more, or moving your body with ease and enjoying it. See it clearly, in vivid detail. Hear the sounds around you, and feel the emotions that come with this new way of being. It's not forced. It's natural. This is just who you are becoming, effortlessly. As you take in this future version of yourself, you might sense a pull, like a magnetic force, gently drawing you toward this reality. There's no struggle here, just a gentle momentum, as if you're being guided by an invisible hand that's always been there. This pull becomes stronger with each breath, each beat of your heart, making the old patterns feel more distant, less relevant. Now, imagine this future self turning toward you, looking right into your eyes. There's a warmth in that gaze, a deep sense of understanding and compassion. It's as if this version of you is saying, "You've always had this power. You just forgot for a while. But now, you're ready to remember." Let that message sink in deeply. Let it resonate not just in your mind, but in every cell of your body. Feel a wave of energy starting to build, like a soft warmth spreading from your core. This is the energy of transformation, not from outside, but from within. It's the kind of change that grows slowly, deeply, and is impossible to reverse. As this energy spreads, it feels like a seed being planted deep in the soil. It's small now, but it's strong, with roots that will grow stronger with time, pushing past any resistance. Now, let's go deeper. Imagine walking forward in this space, toward a soft light in the distance. Each step you take feels lighter, as if with every step, you're shedding an old layer, like an old skin you no longer need. The air becomes clearer, the light brighter, and your body feels more free, as if it's remembering how to move without the weight of the past holding it back. As you reach the light, step into it fully, feeling it wash over you, filling you with a deep sense of renewal. This is the light of clarity, of focus. It's like the fog of confusion that's clouded your mind for so long is being burned away, leaving only clear skies ahead. And in this light, you realize something profound. Every effort you've ever made, even the failed ones, have all been leading you to this moment. They were not wasted. They were steps on the path that brought you here. Breathe in this clarity, and as you exhale, let it anchor deep within you. It's like a shift in your core, a new foundation being laid. You can almost feel the new habits, the new beliefs, taking root, not because you're forcing them, but because they are simply aligned with the real you. The past struggles start to feel less significant now, as if they were just echoes of a story that's already ended. You might still hear faint whispers of those old beliefs, but they're distant, like the last notes of a song that's fading away. And in their place, you start to hear a new sound. It's the sound of possibility, of growth, of success that feels natural and permanent. As this part of the journey continues, just allow the sensations to deepen. Let yourself become more aware of the changes taking place within. You might not notice every shift consciously, but trust that they're happening, layer by layer, moment by moment. And as you breathe, each inhale brings in more of that new energy, while each exhale releases another piece of the old patterns. Feel how the energy around you seems to hum, almost as if the air itself is alive with potential. It's as if the very space you're in is conspiring for your transformation. You're not alone in this. There's a deep sense of support, an invisible hand guiding you forward, making each step easier than the one before. Stay with this feeling. Let it deepen. Let it expand. With each breath, this new sense of reality becomes clearer, like a fog lifting. You're becoming more familiar with the feeling of being free from that old cycle. And as you do, it's almost as if you can sense a fresh strength building inside. It's not rushed. It's calm, steady, and permanent. Now, imagine standing at a crossroads, but instead of confusion, there's a sense of calm. The paths ahead represent different choices. On one path, you see your old habits, diets that start strong but fade. That feeling of temporary success followed by disappointment. It's a path you know all too well, isn't it? And it's fine to let that path exist, but you don't need to choose it anymore. On another path, you see something different. It's a path that feels lighter, more inviting. There's a sense of flow here, a natural rhythm. It's not just about losing weight. It's about being free, light, and effortlessly aligned with your true self. Imagine stepping toward this new path, noticing how each step feels a little easier than the last, like your body is eager to move forward. As you walk along this path, you come across a bench where you can rest for a moment. And as you sit down, you notice something surprising, an old book lying beside you. You open it and see that it's a book of your past stories about dieting, weight, and struggle. But the words on the pages are starting to fade, as if they're losing their meaning. You try to read them, but it's like trying to remember a dream. Blurry, distant, and less important. You might feel a sense of relief now, as if a burden is lifting. The book feels lighter in your hands, almost weightless, as if the stories it contains have lost their power over you. And now, as you close the book, notice how the pages become blank, ready to be rewritten with a new story, your story of success, ease, and fulfillment. Imagine taking a pen and writing on one of those blank pages. You might write something simple, like, "I am free," or "I am in control." Feel how that small act of writing makes the new belief feel more real, more permanent, as if it's being etched deep within your subconscious mind. This is the moment where the old cycle starts to break, where the new cycle begins naturally. As you continue walking, notice a stream beside the path. The water is clear, cool, and refreshing. You dip your hand in, feeling the sensation of the water flowing over your skin. It's like a metaphor for how your life can be flowing, natural, and effortless. And as you watch the water, you can see small leaves and debris floating away, carried downstream. Each piece represents a past belief, an old pattern being washed away. Feel that sense of release deep within your body, like a knot untangling, like a tightness loosening. It's not something you're forcing. It's just happening as naturally as the stream flowing beside you. Now, let's shift your focus forward toward your future self once more. But this time, it's not just about seeing that version of you. It's about feeling it fully, from the inside out. Imagine stepping into that body, that mind, that reality, feeling it like it's already happening, like you've already become this person. You might notice a new energy running through your veins, a stronger heartbeat, a clearer mind. Your breathing becomes deeper, more relaxed, and there's a sense of confidence that's not based on hope, but on certainty. This version of you knows what to do and does it effortlessly. Eating well isn't a struggle, it's just what you do. Moving your body isn't a chore. It's just how you live. As you stay with this feeling, imagine it getting stronger, like roots growing deeper into the ground, anchoring this new reality firmly in place. It's as if every breath you take now locks this transformation into place, making it feel more stable, more inevitable. The future is not something distant. It's unfolding here, right now, with every beat of your heart. Feel that shift becoming more tangible, more real, like the very cells of your body are responding to this change, aligning with this new reality. Now, let's take it even deeper. Imagine a staircase before you, a staircase that leads down into a place of profound change. Each step you take downward brings you closer to the core of this transformation. Feel each step guiding you deeper, each one representing a layer of old habits and beliefs being left behind. 10 steps. With each step, you feel more relaxed, more in control. 9 steps. Your mind feels clearer, more open to change. 8 steps. You're becoming aware of how much potential lies ahead. 7. It's as if every cell in your body is waking up to this new reality. 6. The old feelings of hopelessness are fading, replaced by a quiet confidence. 5. You feel lighter, like a burden has been lifted. 4. There's a sense of peace, knowing you're moving in the right direction. 3. You're ready for this change, ready for it to be permanent. 2. It's happening, not later, but now. 1. You've arrived at the deepest place of change, where everything aligns perfectly. Take a moment to be here, in this space. It's not just a metaphorical place. It's a state of mind, a feeling deep within you. This is where the old patterns are rewritten, where the new you is created. You might not see it clearly yet, but you can feel it, and that's enough. Let's imagine something powerful now. Picture yourself standing in front of a door. This is the door to your core identity. It's been locked for a long time, guarded by the beliefs and emotions that have held you back. But now, you have the key, and as you unlock the door, you step inside, into a space that is filled with light, warmth, and a deep sense of peace. This is the space of true transformation, the place where everything is possible. Feel that energy surrounding you, filling you, making you feel whole, complete. This is the real you, the you that has always been there beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Feel a wave of warmth spreading from the center of your chest, radiating outward, filling your whole body with a sense of certainty. It's like the core of your being is glowing with this new reality, making it impossible for the old patterns to return. As you stay in this space, know that every breath you take now is filled with this new identity. You're not fighting for it. You're living it. It's as natural as breathing, as real as the ground beneath your feet. Feel how natural this new way of being feels. How it's like you've stepped into a reality that was always meant to be yours. It's as if you're remembering something you've always known. Deep down, it's a feeling of alignment, as if everything inside you is pointing in the same direction, working toward the same goal. Imagine now that you're surrounded by a warm, glowing energy. This is your own energy, the energy of the new you. It's expanding, growing stronger with each moment, filling every part of you. You can feel it in your arms, your legs, your chest, like a soft pulse of light that's radiating outward. And now, as this energy grows, imagine it forming a protective barrier around you. This barrier is not just physical, it's emotional, mental, and spiritual. It's like an invisible shield that keeps the old habits and beliefs from creeping back in. Feel the strength of this barrier. Feel how it keeps you safe, secure, and aligned with your new reality. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let that breath reinforce this barrier, making it stronger, more resilient. It's as if every exhale is pushing the old patterns further away, creating more space for the new beliefs to grow. Now, let's look ahead. Imagine a version of you 6 months from now, living fully in this new reality. Picture the clothes you're wearing, the way your body feels, the way you move. Notice how natural it all feels, like you've always been this way. There's no effort, no struggle. Just a sense of flow, as if you found the rhythm you were always meant to live by. This future version of you is not separate from who you are now. It's already becoming a part of you, as real as the breath you're taking, as solid as the ground beneath your feet. Feel that certainty grow. Feel it expand. Now, imagine this future self stepping closer, merging with you. Feel the integration happening at a deep, subconscious level, like two pieces of a puzzle fitting together perfectly. There's no resistance, no conflict, just a smooth, natural blending of who you were and who you are becoming. As this integration completes, imagine standing in a circle of light, surrounded by everything you've ever wanted to be. This circle is filled with success, ease, and the feeling of being free from the past. You're not reaching for it. It's already here, surrounding you, becoming a part of you. Let this moment last as long as you need. Let it deepen. Let it strengthen. Know that this is not the end, but the beginning of a new cycle, one that is sustainable, permanent, and aligned with the real you. And now, as you start to become more aware of your surroundings, remember that this transformation is still happening. It doesn't end here. It continues to unfold, hour by hour, day by day. And when you're ready to fully wake up, don't forget to read the post-session incantation. It'll help lock in everything you've experienced and intensify the results even further. This has been tenfolded, and I'm glad you chose to take this journey. Welcome to the new you.